Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Bleak Faith Forsaken. We are in some new, terrifying, high-level zone, trying to find some sort of, or, just establish some sort of bridgehead over here, so we can return when we're actually ready. In fact... Oh, I thought I saw maybe a homunculus. It's just wishful thinking. But no. However, there is another thing. Well, first of all, frame rate should hopefully be fixed. I mean, all I did was just reduce view distance from cinematic to epic, and I mean, I didn't see any immediate difference. I wasn't also looking at into the distance here while making the change, but I mean, it still looks similar enough. And yeah, now we're just at 60%, 60 FPS rather, at all times. But also, I just randomly climbed up here, and there is a red item? Red, purple? That looks different from normal items, right? Post-process unlock pixel art. Oh. So that is a thing. Okay, you were correct. Maybe. Might have just been a coincidence, though. User interface, camera, audio and display. So you can just find more post-process filters. That's very interesting. Pixel art. I mean... Yep. I mean, that's just like the Sega filter, except less dark, I guess? Or is it more pixelated? Thankfully, the UI is not affected. I mean, this is fun. But, obviously... not what I'm gonna do for my first playthrough. Okay, seriously though. Sega is the same, but also with a kind of cell shading effect at the same time. It kind of accentuates the shadows or something. I mean, don't know about that. I keep opening the same wrong menu. That's fine. Anyway. Obviously, we want to just go default. Boring, I know. Okay, so when you see a purple, pink, whatever, reddish item, immediately run for it, because it's an additional shader. Clearly the most important of finds. Not actually somewhere you can walk through. So we have to somehow deal with this enemy here? That's what you're saying? I mean, it should be possible to sneak around, right? He's coming my way, though. How good is sneaking? Like... I mean, obviously it works to just sneak up on enemies from behind when they can't see you, but... don't know how much I can trust it to, when enemies are actually looking vaguely in my direction. Greater anomalous crystal and 600 XP, alright. I will take it. No checkpoint though. Oh, okay. Yes, you can jump in here. Surely there's gotta be something to climb down here. I mean, we have the checkpoint nearby. There's pretty much nothing to lose. Surely this has to be something. I'll be very disappointed if not. Maybe it's not something? These textures don't look like you're supposed to look at them from anywhere nearby. Come on, man. Really? You got that tower with the big windows to jump in, and there are rocks in there that allow you to basically use them like a staircase. And then there's just nothing. I mean, maybe I'm speaking too soon, but this really does not look like you're supposed to be here. That's a bummer. At least block it off then, or just kill me. Because now, obviously, there's no way for me to get back up. I guess I'll keep going if I can, which, interestingly, I can. Surely there's no way I can make it back up. I mean, no. I won't grab this corner, so... Rip. Oh well, that's fine. Reset. I guess I could be... Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I could be teleporting back. Or could I, though? Actually... Does the Mobius knife... reset me to the latest Mirage, or to the latest proper homunculus? Probably says it here, right? If I can ever find it. Wait. It doesn't actually tell you. Oh. I don't know, I mean... It probably brings me back to the latest checkpoint, whether it's a Mirage or a proper homunculus. But I'm not 100% sure. Also, the enemy is nowhere to be seen, which is scary. He's probably just around the corner. I mean, I see something moving all the way in the background there. Not sure if that was him, though. Okay, well, nice. We got some floating debris here. More XP. I'll take it. Okay, get some more normal looking buildings here. Okay. Well, I think that's probably GG. Oh, wait. Never mind. That enemy didn't deal nearly as much damage to us than as that other guy. Well, still very, very tanky, and he deals quite a bit of damage. But still. But is a high-level enemy like this necessarily going to give us a lot of experience, I guess, is the next thing to find out. Stun. $2,900. I would say that's a pretty nice chunk of XP. Okay. Interesting. So it was just specifically that one guy that was super tough? But some enemies here might actually be, well, are clearly defeatable, in fact. Okay. More strength, more agility. Where am I gonna stop for agility? I don't know. We're almost up to 40% crit chance. That's just insane. That's just so much. Yeah, we'll take that. For sure. Damage is up to almost 100 for the commas. Very good stuff. Oh god, yep, there is a giant. I mean, so far I've had pretty good luck fighting giants. I haven't been killed by a single one. There's another one of those guys. For another relatively easy 2,900 XP. I mean, he's spotted me, so... That stun effect is actually pretty powerful. Oh, that was only 1,050. Okay, so it's already going down dramatically. But still, I don't know. I mean, with the way that the experience scaling works here, or yeah, I don't know, with the way that experience just changes based on some sort of factor or factors, it's impossible to know, of course, if defeating tougher later game enemies like this. Hi there. That's cool. If that's going to cripple me in the long run, because by the time I'm ready to come here, they're not gonna be giving me the full experience they would have otherwise given me, you know. That's a very long fish snake thing. Also, it looks mechanical, right? That's not a living creature. There maybe be an anomaly around here telling me about that thing. There could be, but I could have also missed it. Also, this is a huge area, holy crap. We got one of the dangerous guys down there. And several of the not quite as dangerous guys over here. And absolutely no idea where the checkpoint might be. I mean, obviously you would expect it to be... Oh no, this is bad. Well, I mean, maybe not. Let's just not get hit, I guess. Oh god. Well, so much for that plan. Oof. What? You summoned a mini flying mecha snake. That's pretty cool, actually, but... Oh, he hit me? God damn it. Yeah, I guess he just doesn't get staggered by my attacks. That's fair. It's crazy how much tougher those guys are compared to the skeletons. Okay, and this time he's back. Dang it. I had my chance to explore a bit more freely around here without that guy around. Okay, he's moving that way. Let's just... Oh god, but there's also the giant around? Anyway, let's try to go down this central path here. Just to scout ahead a little bit. Don't get stuck, please. There's one of those guys. He's probably gonna see me. There's a giant. Okay, we're just running now, I guess. It's fine, don't worry about it. Of course, that means if we do find a homunculus, we're not gonna be able to interact with him. That's fine. You're glowing. Or maybe you're just well lit. I guess it's just the lighting. Oof. Treacherous terrain around here. In fact, the enemies don't seem to like it much. Yeah, they just gave up? Maybe they just gave up. Can I open the menu? I can. Okay, so I'm not in combat. That's a nice way to quickly check that. There's something barely visible in the distance, or... I wonder if I could be seeing whatever that is more clearly if I hadn't reduced my view distance. Uh-oh. Oh god, wait. Are they both of you? Both of you? Still both of you? I can't talk sometimes, I swear. Did I hit you with that? Hard to say with your health bar not showing, but okay. I think... Oh god. Yeah, you're usually not really dealing any damage to me. Or with many of your attacks at least, it seems like you're barely scratching me. Very much unlike the other type of enemy that just needs to look at me and I die. Okay. Okay, still worth over 1000 XP. I mean, that's still very, very good, of course. A lot less than the first encounter, but really not something to complain about. If we can just keep killing those guys for 1000 XP each, that's still quite good. Okay, let's continue exploring here. I think we should be approaching that disappointing building. That might be it in the distance there, in fact. I kind of want to fight the giant, too. Can you imagine how much that must be worth? On the first kill? Problem is that I'm a bit worried about, you know, any other enemy joining the fight. So that would be pretty bad, but I mean, if we can actually get the guy over here somewhere. But he also looks like he might be a spellcaster giant. Yeah. Okay, I mean that didn't deal a ton of damage to me. Also, this camera perspective is not helping. But also, his legs are very squishy. Oh. And this might actually deal percentage-based damage? In fact, I was counting earlier, a while ago. Oh. And I think it took exactly 10 hits to defeat one of the weak points. So maybe that's just always how it is. This spell is weird. Oh, I guess it is kind of centered on me, isn't it? It's dealing surprisingly little damage, though. In before it just randomly one-shots me. Oh, not so far. Oh, he's dead. 6,000 XP. That was only a single weak point. This was so easy. What the heck? Penetration concoctions pack. Indestructible concoction. Ring of something. Okay. Huh. Well. I guess, I don't know, is it just that one kind of enemy that's randomly super difficult and everything else here is kind of not that bad? Anyway, we got, finally we got Jaeger's Concoction, Greater Jaeger's Concoction, Dreadguards, and Dreadguards and Forsaken, we had that one before. Okay, so we got Jaegers, Greater Jaegers, and Dreadguards. Wow, increased sharp penetration by 60%. I think the maximum you can have is 75% penetration. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Of course, it's only for 20 seconds, so... yeah. Let's see here. Ring of Casting Speed, okay. Minus 10% attack power, plus 20% techno-casting speed, I see. Ability Splinters, yeah. Greater Anomalous Crystal for 30% base weapon damage. Wow. Huh. Oh, right. And in weapon, 9% attack power. That is very interesting. I mean, that's huge. 40 stamina lead rating. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess stamina leech sounds interesting in theory, but I don't know if I would really ever choose that over health or flux leech. Indestructible concoction increases all your armor ratings by 2,000 for 90 seconds. Right, okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, and this one's a good one for sure. I mean, I don't know if these commas stay relevant, will be staying relevant for the rest of the game, or much of the game, but right now they feel pretty good. Not sure how much this decay is helping, if it's really that powerful as everyone says. I mean, I'm gonna assume that it is doing its thing. There's also, I was looking at perks again, and there is debuff mastery. Frost and heat debuffs provide you with passive healing each tick. I mean, okay, sure. Decay and silence debuffs last twice as long. That just sounds really good. Additionally, decay now also reduces targets' all armor ratings by 3% per stack, making it sound like that wasn't always the case, but that's what I read, though. That's just the default behavior. But maybe this just is an extra 3% per stack? Because I was reading either 10 or 5% per stack resistance reduction. So, I don't know, maybe at some point that was reduced to 5%, but with Mastery it's now 3 more, so 8 per stack. Either way, I mean, it's, you know, That seems pretty good to have, honestly. Dual wield mastery. Yeah, if I'm going to continue using this weapon, then I suppose I should probably also get this. And then there was... I mean, there are some that are decent. Right, yeah, Mindbreaker sounds fun. All damage dealt has a small chance to stun enemies. Just like, straight up all damage. Maximum of 40% chance at 3000 damage dealt. Right, okay, so, I mean, with a faster, not as hard-hitting weapon, I guess your chance is not going to be that great, but then, of course, you're going to make up for it by just attacking more frequently. Right, so that's pretty good. Vampirism, of course, yeah, but I mean, just having passive plus 150 health leech rating, I guess pretty much means, at least for now, it seems like that means that we don't really need any other source of vampirism, so we could just replace any vampirism that we have in our weapon right now with just straight up more damage or something else. So I guess in that regard, this would be good. Vindicator, heavy attacks. I mean, I suppose with this, yeah, with the Kamas right now, I'm not really using heavy attacks, like, basically ever. I could be using them more, of course. Combo Brutality. Yeah, still not quite sure what that does. It's probably good. Technomancer, Illusionist, Companions, Duelist, Natural Talent. I mean, I have 3 more slots, right? So I guess I could see myself using Debuff Mastery, Dual Wield Mastery, and Vampirism. Sounds pretty good to me. I mean, I don't know, Combo Brutality could be really powerful. Duelist sounds fun. I mean, I can, in another reality, I can see myself going down this road, because, yeah, parrying is a lot of fun, and this sounds like it would just make that follow-up attack, which is otherwise pretty slow and leaves you quite vulnerable, twice as fast, right? That's what it sounds like. Blocking an attack. Not even just perfect blocking, but any kind of blocking, but obviously that would include perfect blocking as well. Gives you 1 second buff that just makes your next attack 100% faster. So that would include, or would really specifically mean your follow-up, your you know, counter attack. And also reduce your next block cost by 100%. Yeah, anyway, that sounds super fun, actually, but, I mean, it's not going to be this playthrough, I'm pretty sure. Natural Talent, just 10% Constitution. Yeah, I mean, if I had an extra slot, I would be using that, but as it is, it's just not super interesting. Plus, right now, it would not really do much for me. But, of course, eventually it will be more effective. Anyway, just, you know, some things to muse about while I have not even unlocked my second perk, so who knows when that's gonna happen. There should be another one of those skeleton enemies somewhere around here. Right? Oh, there's also an item here that I haven't seen before. Handler... Oh, another Handler Echo, just like that. That's huge. Okay, I'm so glad I looked around here. Wow. Because with that, we can definitely upgrade some things. Like, most of my armor, if not all of it, is still tier 2 or mark 2. So we should be able to upgrade all of that by 1 level. Oh, also, is this not... Wait. Oh yeah, that's, I was gonna say, this is the crossroads where that tough guy was patrolling. I definitely saw an item over here somewhere. Or so I thought. Oh, hi there. Oh no, that missed. Unfortunate. Okay, there I was hit pretty heavily. Oh god, and again. That's fine. It's kind of hard to pay attention to the enemy's attack animations as my own flurry of attacks is going on, you know? Also, I need to pay attention to my stamina. And there I was hit again. Oh god. I'm probably gonna die. It's fine if I do this. Yeah. It's fine. Where was that item that I saw? Maybe... Could it have been the echo? But I thought that was on the wrong side. Because I thought I remembered when I was out on that ledge where I killed my first Skelly Man for the big chunk of XP. No, actually, never mind, that was the second one. I thought I was looking over to the left and saw an item sitting by the corner of a building. Like from this direction, somewhere against one of those buildings there. Oh, sometimes that attack's just cut short. Weird. Maybe that is when I'm getting hit in the middle of it? That interrupts me? Some stamina. Can I actually parry them? I mean, I can, I guess. I could. Yeah. Totally can. Of course I can. It would help if I could actually really see their attacks. Oh, that was not a perfect parry. We're just trading blows here. Okay. Okay, they're down to 840. Still pretty solid, though. 2 fluids. Might as well drink one. Okay, I saw the giant shambling around. Okay, maybe I'm just crazy and I already picked it up. Oh, maybe it was this one? I don't think it was, but... Oh, hi there. But maybe it was, actually. I don't know. Stop it! Oh, I'm stuck on the terrain. That's not great. Okay, that hit and stunned them actually. This one. Not so nice. Okay. Just stop trying to be clever and just defeat in the good old-fashioned way. If I could just... Oh, I was completely out of stamina, actually. That would explain why I wasn't doing anything. Jeez, okay. Oh, wait. That one was worth 1,000 again, so... Yeah, I don't know. I give up. Okay. XP and a fluid. So, I guess really the main path continues over this way. Unless I missed something. So, eventually we're gonna find a homunculus over this way. It's gonna be super easy to miss things, though, in this... Oh, and amongst the ruins here. Okay, we got one of you guys. Oh god. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what just happened, but I didn't die, so I'll take that as a win mostly. Oh god. No! Oh, okay, I didn't die. I'm out of stamina again, though. Jeez, how does that keep happening? Also, yeah, I should be healing. I guess I will. Feels a bit silly with the enemy almost dead, but, you know. They're dropping so many healing items here. And high-level ones, too. Higher level than the lesser fluids I'm still using. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's bad. That is bad. I saw skeleton. Yeah, okay, now they're both. Oh god, there's another one. And we're in running mode again. That's fine. Just see what's actually going on inside these rooms here. Still no homunculus, huh? Okay. That's a scary new enemy type. Please leave me alone, thank you. Thankfully, so far, just running seems to work for avoiding enemy attacks pretty well. Uh-oh. But of course, as soon as I need to look for the way forward. Jesus, what the heck? Chill. Uh-oh. Yeah, things are gonna not be so good anymore. Stop it. Like, okay, there's another filter over that way? Looks like it might be. Also looks like that could be jumpable, maybe? If I wasn't being pursued by all these enemies. Oh, that's mean. I cannot squeeze through there. There are invisible walls. What the heck? I want the item. I guess not. Is this the way? Well, it's the way to lose the enemies. Jesus. Well, that was interesting. I guess they've actually stopped pursuing me. Or maybe not. No, that guy's still waiting there. Oh, they're all sitting there. They're just confused about how to get to me. I mean, fair enough. I'm also not sure. Oh, you're actually avoiding headshots? Or just avoiding getting shot at all? Surprisingly smart of you. God, yeah, aiming with the controller is just impossible. Oh, that being said... Wow, okay. That's dealing so much damage. Oh, he healed. Smart. He's actually regenerating. Fascinating. Once again, I cannot... I'm pressing the button. It's not doing anything. That's so weird. Nice crit. Please shoot again. Oh no. Oh god, that was not a headshot. Oh, that was though. Okay. Huh. And now I just need to get out of combat again and I can refill my arrows for free. Okay. That worked. What can I say? It just works. Oh. Wait. Skelly just pieced out. Yeah, that was a miss. Nice crit. No, don't. Okay. Almost up to the next level. Oh, I could. I could try to find that, fight that guy in melee, if he's really the only one left. That being said, do they even have a head to shoot? I guess they probably do. Oh, well, I guess. I don't know if I hit the head or just critically hit. Also, my arrows did get refilled at some point. Okay, and there's definitely some strong auto-aim once you actually manage to get your reticle close to the enemy's head. I appreciate that for sure. Give me my arrows back. Ronin cuirass, katanas, dual weapon. Okay. Bunch of arrows back, fox shield concoction, Ronin scarf. Give me all of that. Nice. Okay, at least now we can look around a little bit. Try to get to this item that's just sitting there. Inaccessible, unless... Oh, you can just grab it from here. Whoops. Eris. What the heck is that? Flux shield concoction, right. Eris. Helmet. What? I mean, I gotta try that on, for sure. Light armor. Light armor and incredible armor values? All around? Oh, that's Mark 5. But only 2 slots, though. Flux efficiency reduces the cost of all your abilities by 20%. Okay. I mean, definitely very good for a caster. Maybe not super necessary for me. And of course it comes with -3 constitution, I see. +5 in, -3 con. Can you replace those, though? If you can. I mean, look at that. First of all, that is wild. Do I want to look like this? I mean, not really, but then again, I mean, this sure is something. That is quite spectacular. I mean, the armor is really good, though, and if I could at least put in, you know, the same base weapon increases that I have in my original helmet, then this would just be a straight upgrade. Maybe not visually, I mean, it'll take some getting used to, but I don't hate it, strangely enough. It just kind of fits the weird vibe of this game, in a way. Definitely seems like it might just be fixed stats, though. I mean, you know, with a negative, that's obviously not something you would be able to put into your equipment manually, so... Right, we do still have the Handler Echo. That's fine, it's not going anywhere. Katanas, dual wield, fast. Mark 3. Basically the same damage as Arcamas. Ability Blade Dash. Okay, so it does not have the, you know, any kind of passive ability, just 2 different active ones. Swing your weapon several times. Total of 212 sharp damage. Okay. Yep, cooldown 15, flux cost 45. That seems pretty similar to the Bladestorm ability. And Whirlwind Strike. Flux cost 75. Total of 354 sharp damage. Okay. Frontal Cone, right. Okay, so they're both frontal cone attacks. Yeah, I mean, katanas, dual katanas, pretty cool stuff. But, I don't know. Ronin Cuirass, light armor. Okay, once again. Much worse technomancy, decently improved physical armor, max stamina. Okay, yeah, it definitely looks a bit samurai inspired. Ronin Scarf, 3 agility, 10% sharp armor pen. Ooh, just having 10% sharp armor penetration. I mean, that's definitely something to maybe equip if I'm fighting a boss that's particularly resistant to sharp damage. I'm a little bit sad that it's only 3 agility, so, you know, it's a bit of a downgrade from my agile cape in that regard. And of course the stamina recovery is just insane on that one, so yeah, for now I think I'm gonna not make the switch. Plus, oh yeah, it really is just a scarf. Not even a colorful one, so not too impressed. Definitely going back to that one, and this one, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I could be wearing something a bit heavier if I wanted to, or if I could find something that's just a little bit heavier, but the thing is, got medium armor, but we don't have anything else that gives the attack power bonus. Well, we do have this, but that just straight up puts us to 68% encumbrance, so no, I guess we're gonna stay like this. Now, sure would be nice if there was our homunculus around here, now that we cleared out all the enemies. Oh, not all of them. At the risk of aggroing that guy, we'll just take another quick look over here. Is that makeable? That looks absolutely makeable. Then we would be on the other side of that, and definitely no way for us to jump back here, right? Unless there is. I mean, honestly, it might even be possible to jump back onto that lower corner there. And surely over there somewhere, there's gotta be some kind of checkpoint. But of course, if I do fail the jump, or if the input just doesn't register, I'm just absolutely dead. And then I would have dealt with these enemies for naught. I mean, not for naught, but we got a bunch of experience. In fact, we must be super close, right? Yeah, very close to leveling. Just one more of those guys actually would be enough. And then we got some pretty cool drops. I mean, maybe that crazy looking helmet is just really rare. It could be. How much does this here look like the proper path? I mean, there's a light there. And, I mean, there is something like a path. It's a bit treacherous, but it works. Okay. They allow you to climb here, so that's definitely a good sign. We could return still. Do I see a checkpoint? I see an item. That's something. I see something dark. Not sure what that might be. Most importantly, I don't see any enemies immediately, so this seems relatively safe. I guess there were stairs, but, you know. Oh, the dark thing I saw was just literally this ivy on the wall. Okay. 600 XP. Wait, isn't that enough? To level me? Wait, huh? Wasn't I? At 17,999? Maybe not. I guess not. I guess I must have just been... Must have just misread that or something. There's that big guy. I don't know, maybe it looks more organic up close than I thought. What a crazy, cool looking creature. Wait, is it actually going underneath this bridge? Oh, wow, wait. That means I could totally jump onto it. That is just right underneath this very bridge, right? And there is nothing stopping me from dropping down onto it. Also, are those enemies on that tower thing there? Maybe. Also, maybe... oh, wait. That is wild. Is that actually the block down there? All the way down there. That round central structure? Could it be? No, maybe not. But I was thinking, if this is actually moving toward... well, I mean, it's moving toward one of the points of interest. Oh god, there are interesting things going on in the background there. And yes, I did see that there was a path that way. But I don't see a homunculus from there, from here. So I don't know. I think those are just maybe enemies on top of that tower there. I see an item though, so that's nice. Yeah, definitely enemies or samurai. Looks like also maybe an enemy in the middle? Not quite sure. Is this actually marking the spot where the guy, the worm, the snake, the sky serpent is flying under? That would be nice if they mark it this way, but obviously I'm not going to do that without a checkpoint. No way. There's gotta be one nearby. Shock arrows, fluid. There's the level up, actually, of course. Constitution? Maybe 15 Constitution is also not a terrible thing to aim for, and then maybe after we reach that... we were at exactly 500 health now, which seems pretty solid. And yeah, 4 more levels should be another 100, so that would put us at exactly 600 health. Yeah, why not? And then maybe just start pumping strength. Maybe our damage is actually just a little bit underpowered. I mean, as it is, we have 20 agility now. I mean, I suppose I could leave agility where it is. We're almost at 40% crit chance. That's because of the extra 8 points, of course. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, maybe we're just gonna put a bunch of points into strength and constitution for the next couple level ups. And leave agility where it is. That might not be a terrible idea. More survivability and more damage. Now that we've covered the basics. You know, movement speed, crit. Are we actually just making our way to that, to the top of that building? It's so crazy to me that we have not found a proper save point in this area yet. I must have just missed it at this point, but I don't know. Hey there. It could be in one of these structures somewhere. The game definitely wants me to just jump across at some point. But I don't want to jump across yet. Hey there, serpent. Majestic. There's the bridge. I mean, can we survive that? Maybe. We might even almost be able to jump from here, although it's probably further away. Well, I mean... no, I don't think it's that far away. That seems like I could actually just make it. That's crazy. That's gotta be a thing, right? But we're gonna do that eventually. Not now. Okay, so I could jump across to that tower there. I should be able to jump back to the one I'm currently on from up there, if nothing else, but there are also... There are other paths. Right, I could have made that jump to where the item was. Where was that? That's back across that way. Yeah. I mean, we can see a tree there above my head. I think that's the area that we could see through that gap between the buildings, past where the graphical filter was. What I assume is a graphical filter anyway. Or shader effect, or whatever you want to call it. Right, but there's of course also just a proper path leading there. I don't know, maybe that's... There's something nice and inviting looking about that. You know, sunlit clearing with the tree there. Maybe that is actually the local hub that is finally going to have that homunculus. Because surely that must exist. Still quite a bit of a run back from there to, you know, those spiral towers. And the big snake. Can we climb back up here? Let's assume yes. Seems like we might be able to. Well, I mean, that does look nice over there, but I don't know if we can actually get there from here. Maybe I should have made the jump. I could still return and try it. I'm pretty sure. There he comes again. Oh, wait. No enemies, please. Bunch of enemies. Damn it. And unfortunately, some of the tough ones. Yep. What was I thinking? That would never have worked. If I can't climb anywhere, I should be pretty safe. Oh, you can actually. Wow. I'm pretty sure those... actually, I'm not sure. I shouldn't be saying that. Those enemies might very well be able to follow me to climb up here. Specifically those guys. I don't know. Maybe not. I definitely feel relatively safe up here on these rocks. But of course there's also no homunculus inside. In sight, rather. I mean, shouldn't there be an opening? I guess it's further over this way. So we definitely saw the trees through a gap. That's just a wide open field with a bunch of enemies patrolling. And not much else going on. No items, nothing. No checkpoint, most importantly. Oh, don't die. You didn't die? No. Didn't even take damage. Okay. Yeah, still not in combat. We have several enemies patrolling. Why am I doing this? I might have been onto something. On my way to somewhere safe. Oh, this might be the place. It is the place. Yep. Okay. So we could have almost certainly jumped across. And yeah, we can definitely not jump back. Okay, that's just further below than I thought. Post-process unlocked event. Okay, what kind of event? Is there anything else here? We could jump across there and climb up that and maybe potentially get somewhere. Or we could get completely stuck. One or the other. And right now I kind of really want to find that shortcut. Well, there's an item. Shortcut or checkpoint, rather. Let's check out the post-process we found. Why not? Event. Oh. What kind of event are we talking about? It's still unclear. I mean, this is interesting looking, but yeah, not really something I want to keep looking at. Thank you very much. That's a bit hard on the eyes. Ooh, much better. Okay, so we got that guy basically just standing there. There is an item, of course. Getting pretty close to some of these giant metal tubes. Can't even tell. Is that guy looking away from me or looking straight at me? I think he's looking my way. Nope, now he's... well, he was. Oh, I'm also no longer sneaking. What the heck? And still he somehow didn't see me. Well... 1,000 experience, thank you. Alright, you can... oh, well. You can sprint while crouched. Crouch sprint. But you do automatically get up when you jump. So crouch sprinting is okay, but crouch jumping not allowed. Okay, well, there was a single item on this giant, well, a single item in the filter, I suppose. Oh, an enemy just fell to their death, apparently. I got the experience out of nothing, out of nowhere. So that's nice. Huh, there was the graphical effect for it, right? Right, there's that bridge with the giant statues. And then maybe that up there could be a hub? That's so far into the zone, though, to have the first checkpoint. I must have missed one. Maybe... I mean, I can kind of see maybe where I might have missed it. That part that I just ran through, those ruins after the giant buildings with where we fought the giant. Well, yeah, you know, the giant ruins with the giant. I can't believe there really was just a single item in this whole giant expanse here, but I mean, I didn't see anything else. And we actually made it through this whole place. I mean, okay, so there could definitely be some nooks and crannies along the edge of this zone here. The foot of those rocks that I climbed on top of. But we'll be back here when I'm actually properly leveled for this, when I can deal with the enemies, with all of the enemies, more easily. Because the plan was never to even explore this as far as I have. I mean, I'm glad that I did, because we found some really good stuff and gained several levels here. Obviously that's good. It's gonna help once I return to the sewers. But it was absolutely not the plan. Wow. Right, so over there we got those other towers. Yeah. Okay, I mean, we're definitely approaching... What is going on over there? What is that? Is that the head of a giant creature? Is that not just the head of the flying snake? Or is it something else? I swear it moved a moment ago. Maybe not. Okay, I don't know. Or is the snake just somehow stuck or something? Nope. Okay, yeah, it actually... it was a snake. It was just not moving. Weird. Anyway, yeah, we're definitely approaching one of the objectives, so that's good, I guess. I definitely feel like I'm here way too early, though, so... Even if we can make it all the way there... I think I'm gonna look around the earlier areas first. Because I also don't want to lock myself out of any, you know, events, or who knows what. Maybe, you know... Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Come on, guys. Give me a break. What is this? Okay. XP and healing items. Here's the bridge. I thought I saw giant humanoid statues along the bridge, but I guess I was just imagining things. Okay, there are just more enemies. Yeah, just ignore me, guys. I'm not here to fight you, yet. I guess I'll grab that. Okay, just some XP. Nope. Thought I saw the blue glow of an item, but I guess not. Well, we're definitely making our way somewhere. But again, I kind of wish we weren't. I mean, I really don't like just running past enemies like this into a new zone. And here's the world's largest elevator. I guess it's just the central part is the actual elevator, probably. You guys still following me? Yep, sure are. Okay. You're gonna follow me onto this? Is this gonna go to a new zone, or... Oh, you can follow me onto this platform. It is a new level. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, sure. No, don't kill me. Okay. I don't think it actually took damage there. Also, I just got 2000 XP for finding the elevator, I guess? What is going on? What is actually going on here? Where are we? Please, can I just have a homunculus, or... Oh? Yes, there's one right here! Which also means, of course, that my mirage was removed. But I guess that was always going to happen as soon as I found a proper checkpoint. Greater ionization fluid, oh. Yeah, we're definitely in an even higher level zone now, huh? Ghost Town, floor 13. Crumbling, dilapidated buildings, shrouded in mist, faded, peeling paint reveals dark stains on the decaying facades. The area is haunted by the whispers of its forgotten past. I mean, that doesn't really tell me anything, but yeah, as expected, it's at the bottom of the list. That's not a surprise. Yeah, I mean, I definitely very, very obviously missed at least one homunculus along the way. I guess I'll be doing the only reasonable thing. I'm not going to go further into this place here. I mean, yeah, this has to be even higher level because I just found greater mana potions. The first ones I've seen. I haven't even moved on from regular from lesser mana potions to regular ones, let alone greater ones. So yeah, that tells me all I need to know. I will make my way back into the other zone, just run backwards, I guess, or maybe it would make more sense at this point to warp all the way back to the sewers and start from the beginning of that unknown zone again, and just see if I can find a homunculus there. It's gonna be a bit of a pain. I mean, I could also just leave that area for now, just leave that be, and just go back to the sewers and just continue playing normally. Maybe that makes more sense. And we also have Deluge to explore, upper blocks to explore. I mean, surely I'll remember that there is another area before before Ghost Town, even if I don't have it here in the list, right? Even I wouldn't just forget about that whole area, surely. So for now, we'll just return to Handler. What the heck? Shut up. I guess there is one of those guys upstairs, huh? Yeah, wonderful. Hey there. I know I should end the episode too, but, you know. Handler synchronized 3 out of 5. Crazy. Crazy good. Upgrade. 3 upgrade splinters. We have so many splinters, heck yeah. Just, can I see how much of an upgrade it is? 333 increases to 390. Wow, that's a substantial boost. I like it. 780, 880, 930, over 1000 blunt rating. Nice. Yeah. And I mean, we have so many splinters. Just go ahead and upgrade all of those. And I guess the bow, sure, why not? Damage goes up to 110. 103 to 110. Technically more damage than Arcanas, but of course it doesn't quite work the same way. Can I see myself using one of these for the rest of the game? Because we have this super strong crystal, right? The helmet is pretty cool. I don't know how it compares to other medium armors, perhaps, that I might find. But we're also gonna be getting more. Is it supposed to just show the item I'm currently upgrading? Maybe. Looks a bit weird with the helmet just floating there. Plus 30% base weapon damage. I mean, accept changes. 87 to 101. Yeah. that gave it a pretty significant boost right there. And I'm gonna take a look at what else maybe to put in these other sockets that we now have. Next time, I just wanted to do that for some reason, I guess. But yeah, we'll end the episode here, and next time, I guess, check out gear some more, and then follow this tunnel here finally, and maybe complete this zone before, you know,
back so soon.
Before messing around in high-level zones. Although that was a very fun and rewarding expedition, of course. So I don't regret doing it, but I do regret not finding the homunculus that clearly must have been there somewhere. But yeah, we'll find it eventually. For now, though, maybe more appropriate level stuff. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.